Hi kids, it's Pastor Shawn. Remember this place? It's the narthex. This is the place we enter to come into church, to get our name tags, and to say hello to our friends. I wonder, have you ever looked up? Look at all these people hanging out and welcoming us into the church. Each of these people have a special connection to Old South Church and to our country. This is the time of year when we remember the founding of our country. So I thought I would share with you some Old South folks who are also connected with the story of the United States. Let me introduce you to some of them. Here's Mary Chilton.
Hello.
She was the first Pilgrim woman on land, and she was a member of our church family. And Samuel Adams and Benjamin Franklin.
Greetings.
Welcome.
You know these two. They were leaders in the American Revolution. Ben was baptized at Old South Church, just like some of you. I bet if we were living in that time, he would have been in your church school class. This is William Billings.
Hello.
Now he's a big music guy. He not only was a choir director at Old South Church, but he is considered the first American to write songs for choirs to sing. Many of his songs are still sung across the world today. This gentleman is Nehemiah Joe.
Hi there.
He has a really exciting story about stowing away on a ship from Japan with the help of the captain because he wasn't allowed to leave without permission. And when he landed here in America, he went to church here at Old South Church. He studied hard at school and then became the first Japanese person to become a pastor. He went back to Japan and started a school that is still educating students today. And look, there's Pastors Nancy and June. We know them. They're here too. Hello.
Hello, children.
Hello, everyone.
When I look up and see all of these people above, I'm reminded of how long our country has been working to become a better and fairer place for all people. I think about Jacob Manning.
Hi there.
He was one of our pastors and was outspoken against slavery at a time when slavery was still happening in this country. He knew that slavery was wrong and not God's way, and so he spoke out even when it was unpopular to do so. And I think about Booker T. Washington.
Welcome.
He was a good friend of Old South Church. Booker T. Washington was born into slavery, but when slavery in this country ended, he saw how people of color still didn't have equal rights. Booker T. Washington rose to be a leader in the movement to promote better schools, more jobs, and civil rights for Black persons in this country. So Booker T. Washington rose to be a leader in the movement to promote better schools, jobs, and civil rights for persons of color in this country. Jacob Manning and Booker T. Washington knew that our country could always do better, be better. So they worked really hard to make it so. And it wasn't easy. But they didn't give up. They stayed true to what they knew in their hearts to be God's way, the way of justice and freedom, even when others hated them for it. Being a part of a country isn't always easy. It takes a lot of energy from all of us, and sometimes things don't go the way we need them to. Things remain unfair, and it can often feel like not much is getting done. But our country isn't finished yet. It's a work in progress, just like each of us. We each need to do the work of making this country better and fairer for everyone. Just like each of these people on our walls, you have a role to play in making our country and our world a better, fairer, more just place for everyone, and helping each other to understand God's way. Let's pray. Dear God, thank you for each of our Old South Church ancestors. Thank you for their good examples of being who they were and standing up for your way. May each of us do our part to stand up for what's right and fair. And we all say, Amen.